Finally, I'm at the end of the quadrology that I was going to watch in less than a week. I did it. I actually did it. Platoon, Murder on the Orient Express, Matango, and finally, the last one, Moon 44. Just to give you an idea of the obscurity of it, just to even track down this very thin-packed DVD. The video rental store that I go to, 2024, video exclusive, 20,000 titles, 8,000 I think are adult. Not a single not in stock. That's saying something. So then I go on to the Michigan E-Library, mel.org, to look for a copy of this. Out of over 100 libraries, if I'm not mistaken, one had a copy. Specifically, Madison Heights. And it is a thin spine. Look at that. Michael Paré stars in this. When the Earth has no natural resources left to offer mankind, it's time to reach for the moon. Moon 44. Michael Paré of Eddie and the Cruisers stars in this action-packed sci-fi adventure set in the year 2038. A deadly war rages between rival multinational corporations, never trust them, over invaluable mining plants. One by one, corporate-owned moons and their priceless mining shuttles are falling prey to the enemy corporation. Pyrite International Affairs agent Felix Stone is hired to go to Moon 44 and determine who in the company is leaking information to Pyrite. The action becomes explosive when Stone discovers that Pyrite isn't the only enemy. Malcolm McDowell from A Clockwork Orange, Lisa Acorn, and Brian Thompson, Fright Night 2, co-star in this tension-drenched thrill of greed, corruption, power, and all that will leave your blood racing. This was Roland Emmerich's big debut, and Dean Devlin starred in this. Together, this duo made made all the blockbusters out there. Independence Day, 2012, The Day After Tomorrow, Stargate. I know I'm missing something else that I can't recall, but anyway. 10,000 BC. This is the beginning of it all. You've got the conventions / tropes. You've got the army. You've got some people that are recruited to try and help fight this war. You've got Michael. You've got Paré, who plays as Felix Stone, who's the kind of seasoned veteran. You've got Dean Devlin playing the dweeb, who does that. You've got explosions. You've got all these big action movie tropes that happen. It all started in this one right here. So, how does it hold up? This is a B-grade movie made with effort. That's the best way to describe it. It is not going to win any awards. It is not Blade Runner. Heck, it's not even Stargate or The Day After Tomorrow. But that's the point. It's the beginning. It's a $15 million budget. Close to the end, I did not see what scene. The budget ran out, so Emmerich got creative and it had mirrors and some crew members as extras just to help complete the scene. And you know what? It works for what it is. This is a turn your brain off movie. You don't look at it for any philosophical musings. You don't look at it for about the state of humanity. You have a lousy day. You put this on, you eat some popcorn, you forget about the world for 100 minutes. That's what this type of movie is, okay? It's got explosions, it's got computer hacking, it's got people, it's got the conference of people. That's all that you really need, okay? The action itself is fine. There's a scene about 40 minutes in where they're getting adjusted to flying the helicopters. People don't know exactly what's going on, and they have these Atari 5200 graphics or whatever that's got green wireframe, black background. I'm like, okay, what's this? It was 1990. There's not much else I can really say besides it's not the greatest in the world. There's a lot of blue, obvious blue tint to see that this is sci-fi. This is a base that's all the way out there in some other dang solar system or whatever. There's a lot of walking. It takes place at night, but you can see what's going on. So at least it's visible. I mean, this is some nice blue. There are some nice shots of this 324 ship that goes by. Obviously, it's a miniature, taking reference from Star Wars. That's fine. I think even for like Australia marketing, there's like a reference of like, hey, let's have the Star Wars crawl, but also explain like what's going on. I guess that's kind of, if you're just going to rip it off in the right ways. I guess copy, duplicate, whatever. Yeah, obviously there's a mole that's going on. It's kind of obvious what's going on. It's like you got the army, you got the squadron, you got these two people, you got the computer, you got the hackers, you got the prisoners. They go fight at it, but once a bigger situation arises, they become allies. Would be the word. It's like they respect each other, is the way how to say it. It's got all the conventions of sci-fi, you know. It's not bad. This is a B-grade movie done with effort. The acting is what you expect. Nothing. Pare stands out. The guy can act. He's been seen Eddie and the Cruisers 1 and 2 and Streets of Fire. Here, this is just more about visual spectacular explosion. So he carries it just enough. Malcolm McDowell's in it. He's the mole. Spoilers for a movie you've never even heard of until today. By saying, hey, here's where everything is going on. Gets away all the escape vessels. That way, he allows everyone to be captured, but he doesn't at the end. He gets his comeuppance, which is a good thing. Dean Devlin and Pare both have a decent chemistry, the best of what you can give for this. So the music's bombastic. It's an electronica score, and there's I think like a German orchestra that handles some of it. So at least there's effort put into it. So you know what I say? Like I said, it's not going to win any awards. It's a B-grade movie with a conventional twist, the drama. This is a standard 5 out of 10, enjoyable, loud popcorn movie, okay? Don't look any more into that. No more, no less. That's exactly what it is. Popcorn, a popcorn movie, no more, no less. So yeah. I say, if you want to see where Emmerich got his first ideas from before teaming up with Dean Devlin, then I recommend that you watch Moon 44.